If the results of a new poll are to be believed, the UK's TV watchers prefer waking up with a man than with a woman. In a Radio Times list of the 20 best UK breakfast television presenters of all time, the top 5 have one thing in common: they're all blokes. TV veteran Eamonn Holmes comes out on top, ahead of Johnny Vaughan, Piers Morgan, Dan Walker and Bill Turnbull. Good Morning Britain's Susanna Reid is the highest-ranked female presenter, coming in at number 6. Holmes, the highest-ranked male, received more than 7 times more votes than Reid. And Reid, who has been a breakfast television presenter since 2004, received 582 fewer votes than Morgan, her contentious co-host on the ITV flagship show. Morgan, speaking on Tuesday's Good Morning Britain, took the opportunity to swipe at BBC rival Walker. Dan, somebody on the BBC is trailing below me, he only just beat the bloke who's been retired from BBC Breakfast for a while, Turnbull. Thank you Radio Times readers, it's really gratifying that you think I am the most popular and beloved of current breakfast presenters. My deepest sympathies to Danny Walker in his bright jackets and ill-suited ties over on the rival show. It spilled over into a Twitter spat, with Walker tweeting his congratulations to Holmes for his number 1 spot. Are you celebrating not being the best? Again. Well done at Eamonn Holmes. Number the master. https://t.co/xqel9qtybd. End of Twitter post by @Mayor Walker. Holmes fronted GMTV from 1993 to 2005 and Sky Sunrise from 2005 to 2016. Morgan responded by pointing out he was the number 1 current breakfast presenter in the poll. No one current breakfast presenter, mate. Again, thoughts with you at this difficult time. https://t.co/bbb79qqpc. End of Twitter post by @Piers Morgan. Chris Evans, the BBC's highest-paid broadcaster, is ranked 9th for his work on Channel 4's The Big Breakfast in the early 1990s. Despite no female presenters appearing in the top 5 slots, they fare better numerically in the poll overall, occupying 12 of the 20 places on offer. The 19th of these is taken by the BBC's Jill Dando, who was fatally shot on her doorstep in 1999. More than 33,000 votes were cast in the online poll, which saw 10 current or former BBC breakfast presenters recognised. Tim Glanfield, editor of RadioTimes.com, welcomed Holmes' triumph, calling him a breakfast television institution and a master of live television. Holmes said in a statement, "Well, I am the longest-serving breakfast TV presenter of all time, so I'd like to think that in some way you're not only just the longest or hanging in there, but it also equates to being quite good at it." The 57-year-old thanked those who voted for remembering that I was there in good days and bad days, when the weather was good, when the weather was bad, when the news was good, when the news was bad. Holmes also had good things to say about Morgan, telling the Radio Times, "You love him or loathe him, but you can't ignore him. Breakfast TV is dying because people's tastes and habits are changing. But Piers has said we're going to go out kicking and screaming on this one, and I think that's interesting."